Hello, welcome to Video Mania 2. I'm the man behind the counter, Duncan, and today we're going to talk about a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. This is one of his lesser known and very underrated movies. This is The Order from 2002. It also stars Sophia Mylos, Ben Cross, Vernon Dobchev, and Charlton Heston. It was directed by Sheldon Lettich, who worked with Van Damme before on Lionheart and Double Impact. And Sheldon Lettich had a great action career, as far as action director careers go. And he directed only The Strong Mark Dacascos and Perfect Target with Daniel Bernhardt, so he's very experienced and good with this genre. This movie isn't a martial arts movie so much. It is more of a old school adventure. Now, here Van Damme plays a guy named Rudy Kaffmeyer. He's a thief. He steals like Fabergé eggs, stuff like that. And so his dad is a prominent archaeologist played by Vernon Dobchev. And his professor dad discovers the last testament of a guy named Charles Lavalliant, who founded a religion called the Order. And Charles Lavalliant was a guy who was part of the Crusades, and he became disenchanted with the whole thing, so he found his own religion called the Order. And so his last testament was thought to have been lost, but now it's been discovered by Professor Kaffmeyer, and he wants to take it to the current day order in Israel and share it with them. So he wants to do that. So he's going to go to Israel, but he goes to Israel and he gets kidnapped. And he's been trying to meet with Rudy the day before, but Rudy had a business deal go bad. So Rudy's like, "Dad, they're saying some bad things about you. Where are you?" He's like, "Israel." And he's like, "Israel?" So then his dad's kidnapped, like I mentioned. So he flies to Israel to go find out what's going on there. He meets Professor Finley, played by Charlton Heston, and he's trying to learn more about what his dad was up to. And so in Israel, he ends up running into some henchmen that kidnapped his dad, and some people die. And so he goes to an Israeli jail now, and he meets the police captain there, played by Ben Cross, and you can tell he's kind of corrupt here, and Ben Cross is great in this role. So he's like, "Rudy, you're going home, and we'll let you know when we find your dad." So he sends him home, or he's going to try to anyway. Sophia Mylos plays a police officer and later romantic interest, and she's like, "Something's not right here," and Rudy's, convinces her, "Look, something's not right here. They're trying to ship me out, then they want to keep me in Israel. What's going on?" She helps him escape because she was once part of the Order, which is later revealed. So she takes him to meet with the Order, and he goes and looks for his dad. But he comes to find out that there's a darker sect of the Order, and they have a sinister plot going on, and some members of the Israeli police are in on it too, and it's all revealed later. But this adventure has an old school feel to it, and it's a lot of fun. And Van Damme does his kicking and acrobatics here, but not as much. It's more of it still has its physicality, but it's more of a adventure, and has some romance and a little bit of lightheartedness to it as well. But it's a lot of fun, and it didn't really get the recognition I thought it deserved, but I think it's one of Van Damme's better efforts. So there's a lot of different plot twists, and it's a plot that keeps you engaged, and it moves along very well. And the music is really good. The production values are good, and the cinematography of Israel is beautiful. So it's everything that have a good, fun adventure film is there, and it also has the stuff you'd expect from Van Damme. So it was another great collaboration he did with Sheldon Lettich. So anyway, I think this is a fun movie. Have you seen this movie with Van Damme? What do you think are some of Van Damme's other great movies? Let me know any of that in the comments. And if you like old school action movies and martial arts movies that have fallen under the radar a little bit, give Video Mania 2 a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.